In section 2.1, we're talking about expressions in algebra. An expression is just a series of numbers and letters that are grouped together to make a mathematical statement. If you look here, our first one we're supposed to do is to click on the terms that are like terms. Well, the S's are like terms. There are 3 of them, and so the correct answer is B. In this second one, click on the like terms. And if you notice, there is a 2 and a 9. Neither one of them has a letter with it, a variable with it, and so those are the like terms there. Once you know which ones are like terms, the second part of the lesson is to collect the terms that are like, combine like terms. So let's look at some like terms here and see if we can combine them. In this first case, both of them have an x, so we can combine them. -8 minus 3 more x's is -11 x's. These two are like, but the 4 is not, so we're going to end with a 4, but 5y takes 6y away is -y. Always leave the constant term at the end when you write like terms. Here we have 2 sets of like terms. The 4 and the 5 is one set of like terms, and the -7y and the 6y is another set of like terms. -7 plus 6 is -y, and then 4 plus 5 is 9. In this last one, we have to collect like terms again, and we have 2 sets of like terms again. The A's is one set of like terms, and the B's is another set of like terms. So the B's, -9 plus 10 is +1B. We would just say B. Like, for instance, I don't say my first wife, Sandy, because she's my only one, so you don't count them if there's only one of them. And then 3A minus 2A is an A. So we have A plus B. I always like to write my letters in alphabetical order like this also, so that you make sure that you collect the like terms correctly. Next one is we can also simplify expressions using the distributive property. Let's look at some examples here of the distributive property. So we're going to simplify using the distributive property. So the 5 has to be distributed into both parts. So we have 5 times -8x, and then minus 5 times 3. Well, 5 times -8 is -40 x's minus 15. The -7 gets distributed in both parts, so -7 times -6 is positive 42y. And then we've got -7 times -4 is positive 28z. The last one, we've got 2 sets of distributive here that we have to distribute at both sections. So -2 times 6 is -12a. -2 times 5 is -10b. -9 times 4 is -36a. -9 times 3 is -27b. Now we have to collect like terms. These 2 are like, and these 2 are like. So these 2 are like first. So -12 minus 36 more is -48a. And then for the B's, we have -10 minus 27 more is -37 B's. Last one, we have a triple distribution. The 10 gets distributed all three of these places. So we have 10a minus 70b minus 50. But then we also have a minus 5b here at the end. Now we have two like terms there. So we have the 10a's first. We go alphabetically, so minus 75b's, and then minus 50. So that is how you collect like terms and how you use the distributive property to simplify expressions in lesson 2.1.